And welcome back to another casual night chit chat show. Now, before we begin, a little bit of spring cleaning. There is an announcement as well, and I think that's a big. You know what? It is kind of a big announcement. No, basically, a lot of stuff needs to be done today in terms of housekeeping and whatnot. As also, we want to double check a few things to keep everything on schedule, and that's it. Yep. The key thing is to have what do you call this? Make sure everything is up to date per se, and then we can push some of the updates forward. We also want to do some health check or progress check on the collection. Am I doing well or am I dropping the ball? Something like that. And we also want to double check a few things for the game dev. Make sure we have all the not say make sure we have the asset. Make sure we have all the tasks. And I think we cannot add any more stuff because guess what? It is what do you call this? Oh dang it! What was I talking about? Oh, it is October for some folks out there. That's the reason why I want to make sure everything is all good and great. Yeah, that's it. That's the only reason I want to make sure. Okay, so before we begin, a quick little check on certain thing. Okay, give me a sec while I load up some stuff. Okay, check. What else? What else do I need to check? Okay, so story, number one that I need to fix, not say fix, get everything up to date. Okay, Brawlers is on. We have a new drop this month. Oh wow, that's a lot. All right, I need to slow down a bit. That's the reason why we need to get a lot of things up and running. Make sure everything is that I hit the note, and that's it. The key thing is as long as I hit the note, I should be a-okay. So we want to go through that. All right, so let's start off with the game. Okay, let me launch the game, and then that would be the start of it. Oh, straight away we got Brawlers. Uh-huh. Today's not that of a cold night. Okay, no, that's not showing. Yes, okay, this is correct. No, let's do high gambit this today. Let's do high gambit. Like if we can flex, we will flex. Yeah. And that's about it. 4-7. No, not to say I can beat it. And then now we want to set one not say rule per se, but we want to set a behavior. Like when do we fall? Hold on a sec. Why my game is not launching? Okay, no, this is a flex. Unfortunately, this is a fall in general. Yeah. All right. Cool. Anything bigger? You know what? Anything bigger than? Oh, that's a good question though. That's a good question because some flags are bigger than the number that I put. That's one behavior we want to play around. I'm gonna get a chip damage just for fun, and not for fun, just to make sure I'm not tilted. Yeah, just get a chippy damage. I would say if we have a power card, we will try to flex. If we have a power card. Oh, ah, oh. Okay. Yes. Game is there. Start. All right. Cool. Everything is loaded. Everything is great. And okay. So let's start off with the most obvious thing. Like, if you realize I hardly do and not say any commentate on brawlers in general, one of the main reason is it became not say community game. I'm forced to fold just a little bit. Is that we are playing against the same people again and again. Not to say by now you could have guessed the play style a little bit, right? My play style, my opponent's play style, and of course, that's one of it. Number two, it is, I would say, oh, this is a guaranteed flex. I could play 3-3. Slightly a bit regret not playing 3-3. Slightly. Slightly. There, like this, I could have played 3-3 and then call it a day, cha-ching, or 3. Oh, 3-1, 3-1 would be awesome. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, back to, because Brawlers doesn't really have a lot of updates since, wow, I don't know how long. No, since early of the year. Yeah, we that's the reason why I changed to like a more active game dev thing. And that's that. Yeah, high gambit, like I said, high gambit. So that's one on top of having the same opponent. So that's that. Actually, that's the only two things. Like there is far and far, no, not far and beyond. Like there's no substantial update, or rather, there's no update. So that's the reason why I not say I don't want to cover brawlers, but it's just that's about it. Risky move per se. I would fold. Okay, this one I have like it's in with the coin toss between whether do I want to fold or not. But most likely it's like high chance of me folding, even though if my opponent is flexing, like high chance of me folding, because my power meter is juicy and yeah, that's just like those are the few things. Okay, you know what? I'll do this. If daily diamond plays 6 and below, I would hit. Yeah. 6 and below. Oh no. Yeah, that sense, right? Oh, could have closed the game. But yeah, like I said, high gambit. Why would daily diamond call that hand? Because there's only two reasons to call. One is because it's a walk-off flex. And another one is like play at 5-8. And then, yeah, that's it. There's only two things that I can guess. But I do have the cards to go up against that. And that's the only question. Yeah, but like I said, high risk. We play high risk, high gambit. So GG. Okay. So that covers brawlers until the end of the year. So that's it. Now, so that's one thing done. Next, we want to double check is collection health. Okay, let's go for collection health first before we go to game dev. So now, not say officially I used to use Atomic Hub to do all my thingies. But unfortunately, Atomic Hub is not being nice to me. The second half of the year, it's been giving me headaches, which I don't like it. And I think that's the reason why I kind of slowed down on the monthly drops per se. Okay. Sadly, there's nothing much I can do. I can outplay this. 3? Yeah, go for it. 3-8, that's the only way to do it. 3-5? Nope. Okay. Alright, so that's that. Because I think I got lots of things I need to push out. Okay. No. So 2-2. 2-2 in 2-2 to try to gauge whether it's a flex or not. Not a flex. 1-1 I would have called. No, 1-1 is a guarantee. I put a 1. Yeah, that is a guarantee. Oh, nothing. Chances of running is high. I would chip a little bit. Yeah, chances of running. I did say right. Chances of running. Oh no, no. Call me out. 5-8. About creation. Oh, interesting. That's about creation 2 and 1. Okay, let's see. Let's see where my series tree is going for, yeah, that would be it. No, go for it. Go for it. 1-8. If I play 1-4, I still lose. 4-6 I could have won, but like I said, power card will flex. Unless it's a terrible match. No, no, no. No, power card we will flex. Power card we will. If no power card, then we will figure it out as we go. Yeah, this one is I mean, yes, I should be flexing, but I want to play 6-8. This is more of a one than a auto play. In this case, maybe run. Yeah, there we go. Like I said. But then again, if I play 6-1, I'll get spanked, which is hilarious. Hilarious. But it's okay. It's totally fine. Oh my goodness. I don't like this hand. I could have played 1-1 to call. Truth be told, I could have played 1-1 to call. Hard for me to call. Alright, so this is a clear cut hard for me to call. Even though our opponent could flex. Very hard for me to call. That's it. Okay. Oh, I would do this. I would do. I want to do 7-1, but I would do 5-1 instead. 5-1, I could get away with it a little bit. But 3 opponent will call a little bit higher. 3-3, yeah, nice. But it's like I said, got power cut. I'll just spank it. And then because it's a 3, I will still shoot. Although it's a bit painful for me if I get called. By now, Daily Diamond should catch a little bit on the play. Oh no. I don't want to play 7-8. I refuse to play the 7-8. I refuse. Oh, taking quite some time. And it's a fall? Okay, I'll take it. I'll take that. Again, I refuse to play the 7-8. I could have played 7-7, but I refuse. One of it is I'm dead anyway, so might as well just punch in. I think I could run. I'm thinking, how long can I run? How long can I run? Okay, now I think it's a nice time to play the 7-8. Okay. I think now it's 8-8. Okay, you know what? Show me. Yeah, because Daily Diamond can shuffle a few times really, so that's the reason why I play the flex, and then third one I could have just flexed. So GG. This game, probably there's only one hand that I can think of that's okay, no, that's a very, very, very high risk. That's a very, very high risk. Okay, let's see. So for the drop, I'm calculating drop. So 1, 2. All right, so February. All right, so in total, I need at least 12 unique months for my drop. And then if I were to miss out a few, then I would have to backtrack a little bit and try to figure out what to drop. Okay, so 1, and okay, and at the same time, we're supposed to do 2 per month. I think that one needs to change just a little bit, just to tweak just a little bit. Don't forget the brackets. I know I get free NFT. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so we have February, March, season 0. We have 1, 2, 3. So that's March. Easter 4. 4. Oh wow, that's bad. That's bad. We only have until Feb. So the proper drops are only February, March, April questionable. April, May non-existent. June, July kind of non-existent as well. No, July we have the 8 retro rocket. July, August we have the 8 310. I think that's about it. Wow, that's bad. Let's go for high gambit. 3. Okay, if I play no 3 7. 3 7, that's a 6. Oh no, 4. Oh wow, I got a lot of missing collection. Okay, so we're gonna do our first itinerary check. Make sure everything is there, and then we're gonna do. Do I want to do a special? Oh, no power card, right? No power card. We can play 5-8. No power card. We can play 5-8. Oh, that is, you know what? Slightly lucky for me. 1 point challenge. And then we supposed to do our season 1 drop. Season 1. Wait. Okay. So we have season 0. Alright, sorry, we have season 0. Season 0 is January to, it's every quarter, so that's how I can remember. Right, so March we have season 0, and then season 1. Oh no, season 0. Okay, season 1. Oh, wow, I really dropped the ball a lot. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. If Daily Diamond were to play 3 straight away or 1, yeah, doesn't. It's an 8-8. I was about to say. Actually, no. 1. I think 1 would be 8-8. 3 would be question mark. Yeah. 3 would be question mark. Ooh, hard to call. You know what? Hard to call this hand. Hard. After the 8-8 on the previous round. Come on. Will we get a power cut too? Oh yes, we get a power cut. I could play 5-8. Let's see if I regret not playing 5. Yeah, let's see if 5-8 was the play. Yeah. Would be a 6. If Daily Diamond puts a 1 or a 3, it's like a high chance of calling anyway. Go for it because I got nothing to lose, but I got lots of damage to get. that's a big up for Daily Diamond. Yeah, big up because power meter got more cards. No power card. We can safely play 8-7 ish. Okay, so now we reach to a very important part, and that is we are within range. Yes, we are within range. Like, see, right now Daily Lamp plays 1. Oh, I was about to say 1, and then because I play a 7, there we go. As expected. Okay, I was about to say, wow, you want to call that? Well, technically, oh no, because it's not a walk of flex. That's the reason why. That's the reason why. Okay, so now we're gonna play ride. We're gonna ride the wave. Ooh, I want to call that hand though. I want to call that hand. Cha-ching. Cha-ching GG. I was about to say ride the wave and fall, but that's the reason I played 1. GG. That's the main reason why I played that hand. And even though, okay, what if it's an 8-8, right? I mean, it'll be painful. I'm gonna be honest. It will be painful. Okay, so good. We have our check on our not say stock, but okay, now I'm gonna do something on Discord. So Discord, we need to do a lot of changes as well. What we're gonna do is we're gonna keep. All right, so we're gonna disable a lot of channels and whatnot because it's just not worth doing it anymore. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna shut down every other channel and just only leave one main channel, and that is the private channel. Okay, save. I'm just gonna private it for the moment. Okay, so club announcement. All right, so club announcement, that's the only thing I will leave. That's one channel I will leave out. Project build a story. I would go and I would go and private it. Test, test, I would private it as well. Keep it as simple as it is. Build a story, definitely have to private it now because it's just not worth doing it anymore. Yeah, let's go 5-1. 5-1, can I punch in? Oh, both of us are. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Club announcement. Announce. No. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Club announcement also, I kind of will just remove it. No power cut. We can play 7-8. 4-7 would have been playable. But question is, would it be playable? The answer is kinda a yes. Even though I reset, yeah, kind of reset. But I think more. Actually, no. The answer is no. No, in a way, because the power meter is not that high. 4-3. 8-3 is too obvious. Wow. Problem is, I don't think I can punch in. Yeah, I could have played 8-3, but 8-3 is, like I said, too obvious. Too obvious. Even I would call. Even I would call, even though it's an 8-8, okay? I'll put it this way. 7, okay, 7 is like 50-50. Yeah, not say 50-50. Punch in. Let's see. Let's see if we can run away. No? 0-2? Call? Fold. Fold. Could be a flex. Could be. Oh no. Oh no. I have to. I have to, based on my rules. I have to. Alright, the next hand, I don't think I should. Next hand, I don't think I should, alright? I'm gonna say this, I don't think I should. Unless we get a 7. Or an 8. 8 is a GG, but 7 would be a question. No. Yeah. I'm thinking like 6-1. Can I get away with 6-1? Or 6-8. No, sorry, not 6-1. 6-8. I was trying like 6-8. Can I get away? And don't leave me hanging. No, no. The game decided to say you should not play anymore. No. No. It's frozen. Oh, no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it frozen. No. No, I want to know. I want to know the ending. I want to know the ending. No, the game. I'm gonna complain, right? There is no reason to get a frozen game. No reason at all. No reason because there's no players except me and Daily Diamond. That's it. That's the only, yeah, that's no reason. Alright, back to normal. Punch in 5-7. Wow. Saved by the face in the whole world. Yes, sir. In the whole world. Oh my goodness. Yeah, zero. There's zero reasons. Zero. The answer is zero. There should be no problem. Anyway, whining done. I'm done. Like I said, there's nothing else I could talk about brawlers anymore. Okay. Five, 6. I need. Oh, okay. I need to find a. Oh no, I failed. Ah no. Okay, in this case, it could be a small little blessing in disguise, but I failed. I supposed to play like a 5-3. But yeah, in this case, it was like an automatic play. Okay, so really an automatic play. All right, 1-1 has been played. Now we will go back to the usual play. Four. Oh no. Oh no. Punch in. It's hard for me to press punch in, but let's see. What? Wow. Wow. Okay, that's a big wow. Alright, so lethal zone. We are in the lethal zone. We always play our strongest hand. Unless we get a... Oh, technically not really. I want to... You know what? No. I want to kind of go into it, but I'll say let it go. Because we are on a decent scale right now. Yes, we could have gotten a flexed. And then we... No. Because we don't... No, we'll play 1-1 just to be sure. Just to be extra safe. Because we got 7, we can let it slide a little bit. The moment Daily Diamond starts to be a bit flexy, like I kind of sense a little bit, that's why I was like preempt 1-1. But because we got a 7, the only thing is because we got a 7. 7-7. If Daily Diamond plays an 8, I will call. 7 is going to be tough. GG. 6-8 GG. Yeah. GG. Alright, so that's that for brawlers. So we reached to a point where that's it. Yeah, alright. Okay, enough about complaining. Now let's move on to the next part. So big announcement for this, not saying Discord channel, but we are cleaning up slowly. And today is the day that I should be cleaning up a lot of stuff because we also want to do some drops. We need to make sure some drops needs to go out as well. And I have a few things I've queued up as well. So that's that. So we're gonna do versus bot. Okay, so let's get into the first is Discord channel, right? So big announcement for Discord channel. Going for a big cleanup. Yeah. And keeping keeping the channel as clean as it can be. All right. So going for a bit cleaner, keeping the as clean from overloading with unnecessary channels. That's for sure. Okay. All right. Unnecessary channels. Okay. So that's the number one big announcement. Okay, so next is collection review. Okay, so what's our goal? The goal is to have at least a drop for, okay, instead of a drop for a drop per month, it's a drop for every previous month. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little asterisk over here and say some drop might, not will, okay, might, depending on how the drop goes, have a chance of a rerun. Okay. Okay, so there we go. And now we want to go through the drop. So we're gonna go through the list. All right. Okay, so January we kind of have a missing list. January question mark. February done. March done. April is the special, yeah, April is the Easter Bunny special, and then season 0 parties. Okay, so April is a bit on a weird place, so it's Easter plus season 0. Okay, so that I don't think I need to rerun that. Yeah, because we got Yellowhead, we got season 0, Prime 8 Prismatic, and then Prime 8 Paradise, so that's good. Yeah, season drop, and then after that, May, yeah, that's where everything all went crazy. May is a question mark, but I already have something queued, so that would be the KO expression. Okay, so that would be a not say a rerun, this is a makeup run, and for makeup runs I'm gonna open up until end of the year, so you got plenty of time to. Okay, yeah, May we have KO expression. May, June we don't have. July we kind of have a 8 retro rocket. And then July, September we have the treehouse. Okay, October TBD. November TBD as well, and December TBD. Okay, sweet. Okay, so the note is outstanding 2 drops for January and June. Oh boy, J and J. All right, we'll do something about it. I need to do something. Okay, so that's that. And then for every three, technically for every quarter, we're supposed to have a season drop. So we have a season one. Okay, so the 8 Retro Rocket is technically a season one drop. So I'm just gonna put a note as well. 8 Retro Rocket. Alright, season one. Okay, and then we owe a 1 of 1 drop. This is mainly because I decided to put the treehouse first before we move on to the next part. So the next part is we're gonna finalize a special drop, which is the season 1 holder. And now we want to do one very crucial thing as well. I just realized. And I need to check my game. So let's see. Managers. Okay, so for oh wow. Wow. For season 2, since it's October, we have reached season 2. And we only have one one season 2 participant. To be precise, one season 2 participant. And that is Nemo. I was checking at the score. I can't use my own score because I got lots of it, but wow, Nemo leading with 7. Uh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Ignore me, so it's just 7. Technically, yeah. Even though it says Brichter on the on third place, unfortunately the score is 0. So 0, unfortunately, I cannot take it. Yeah. So it's only Nemo with 7. Okay, Nemo, if you're watching this, all right, you get a special 1 of 1 drop for season 2. Okay, so that's first announcement. Okay, season 2. Okay, and then season 2 has ended. Along with the monthly story milestone. And that's the next part I want to fix, which is the story. Okay, so I need to make this a big bold exclamation as well. So that's that. Season. Okay, so recap on the story so far. Okay, so can I use the no, not build a story. Oh, forgot to change this off. Permission. Okay, exit. Save changes. All right. So story so far. At season 1, let me re-edit. I'm gonna add the word summary. All right. So the first season is basically you and a bunch of other people, not say other people, other avatars, right? Technically, you are part of an experiment, but you do not know. So how do I craft this story? Basically, I would say, see, the problem is about starting this. How do I want to start, right? Okay, so I think I'm gonna put the easiest. You and a group. Have okay, no, as far as you can remember. All right, so in the beginning, I'm just gonna put something like a small little diary, like before before the escape. It's like one of those things like the moment you start the story, boom, action, you are escaping. And then before you escape, quick little recap on, or rather you have escaped. Right, and then quick little recap. on what happened, right? So you and a group of avatar. This is the part. That's the reason why my writing is not the best, but I try my best to write a story per se. Okay, so we're gonna do more of a point form. I don't think I can craft a sentence yet live. Okay, that requires I need to find a way to write it. Okay, if I don't want to use, in fact, I would try my very best not to use any of the AI prompt to write stuff. So, have been going through a routine. All right, and then I'm gonna put a simple eat, sleep, fight in a high. All right, in the high-tech arena. Yeah, I'm gonna use high-tech arena because it's more like a gladiator style arena, but it's technically a testing facility. We do not know what's the reason behind it. Is it for entertainment? Is it for research purposes? We don't know. It's like unknown. Okay. Then comes ape, or rather, no, ape. I'm gonna put ape straight away because I want to say mysterious person because there wasn't any introduction until you get into the rocket. Busting through the. Alright, so basically, Abe just come into the arena, announces you guys are, what do you call this? Slaves? No, I don't use the word slave. So basically, like the most cliche term, come with me if you want to live. Okay, you know what? We will use that. We will use that pop, that quote. Yeah, come with me if you want to live. There's no other better way to put it this way. And then for some reason, okay, for some reason, you choose to follow. Yeah. So because we want to put along the lines like, okay, some people question it, but for some reason you decide to follow. Right? And then Abe takes you and a group. I'm gonna use the word group first because we do not know if it's the whole entire group or it's just some strays. Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave it up to for it. It's just a point form to a ship and depart. All right. So the next thing is, do we depart from a facility or another ship? Because that part I did not really put a a distinction behind it. So I'm just gonna say and depart the facility. All right, and the fun bit is you have not seen anything else, right, other than the arena and your room. Technically, it's a cell block, but it's not really a cell block because you got all the amenities over there. So that's the reason why I say it is not, yeah, it's not a slave and whatnot. So you are technically confined, but you don't know you are confined. So you are kind of like a lab rat. That's the best way I can describe. But for now, I'm just gonna just leave it there. And then I'm just gonna put the last line is to your amazement. You have not seen anything else than the other than your room. I'm gonna say not even a room because you are technically in a self-sufficient sci-fi house because you got everything you need in that house room. Yeah, no, I'm gonna use the room, like apartment, like high-tech apartment. Okay, the closest thing I can elaborate is that you are like in some if you have watched Prometheus, there's like a room that can like transform to, like if you want to go to bedroom, the bed will come out. If you need some entertainment, there's entertainment, but the entertainment is curated in a way where it's more like a uh in not indoctrination. No, it's not indoctrination. It is kind of halfway. It's just like you only can see what it has been selected, and that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Other than your room, I'm gonna use the room and the arena, and it's to a point where, yeah. Okay. I don't want to expand too much because I want to slowly write it out later. But in the story, in that flashback, everything else is new to you. Everything. And I'm gonna put the last word. Everything from is new. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, next is so that is season 0. Season 0 is just basically the quick little introduction. Season 2, all right, so I'm gonna write a new one. So the next one is season 1. Oh no, not season 0. Yeah, season 0 is that because the next one is your crash landed, and then the story milestone is you successfully landed. Yeah, let's keep it simple. So season 1 is okay. Summary, season 1. All right, with a rowdy group, no, with an active, no, no, it's not active. Basically, lots of you and a group of people that Abe managed to rescue. You are literally confused and amazed to everything. That includes the ship as well. Okay, so with everything new, you and the group were curious about because on everything. Uh, that includes questioning Abe. Yeah, so we basically, you and the group will ask so many things, and some of you might even not know what question to ask. Okay, so that's one. Some are much more hands-on and starts to poke around every nook and cranny. Yeah, everything on the ship. Yeah, everything on the ship, including button presses. Yeah, this one I want to do something like what does this button do? Press. What does this lever do? Press. What does this thing do? Do something stupid. And then the next thing is, do we want to do, no, you know what? Abe is smart enough to lock down at least the most crucial thing until someone pressed the wrong button, and that's where we get to the point where would the ship successfully land? Okay, so I'm gonna rewrite this part a little bit. Including my presses. That ship. Okay, so So one thing Abe did not encounter for is like accidental. I want to do accidental airlock release, like the moment open up airlock and then some of them just flew out. No, no, right, no deaths this round. Okay, in fact, actually, there's no deaths for the player. The player is just there. Yeah, it's like you are part of the experience. So nothing will come, nothing will harm you directly. Indirectly, yes. That is when the story calls for. Yeah, because the group can be, yeah, basically you is everyone that actually is playing the season 0 or at least some form of shape contribute to it, and then the group is also referencing to the other people who also play. So that's that. So I'm gonna put a main note: no harm will come to you, as in the player slash viewer slash reader. So you are part of it. That causes the ship to lose control. Something it did not foresee. Okay. All right. So that's that. And then of course you managed to land safely with some restraint to the group, to you, then the group. It managed to land. Okay, not regain control, land. All right, instead of crash landing. It foresee with the ship. Okay, so now the fun bit is I could use this to write a way where like one accidental press, not an accidental press, like one accidental press, the ship went into hyperspace, jump space, whatever jump, and then land up on the main unit, not the world that we are currently in. So I think that's the best way to do it. Okay, so with the ship and enters hyper. You know what? Let's enters a space jump. Right. Enters a random space jump. Can I use the word random space? You know what? Let's do random space jump. A quickly restrain you. You before more damage is done. Okay, yeah, there we go. As the ship. Okay, so because it's a random space jump, that means it uses up too much resources. So basically the field, one of the main reasons why you cannot escape the island slash planet just yet, because you ran out of fuel. Yep. No, so oh, okay. Enter space jump. No. Unfortunately, that causes the ship to lose control. No, you know what? No, let's not do lose control. Okay. All right. With everything new, okay, so yeah, all right. No, the ship is already in space jump, because once you escape, jump, poof. Okay, so during the space, so rewrite a little bit during the space jump. Yeah, because now that's where Abe has some time to explain some stuff, entertain you and the group. So that's that. During the space jump with everything new. Now you know what question asked. Some are much more hands-on stuff around the ship, including random presses. Unfortunately, that causes the ship to lose control. And the ejection of the space of the ship's fuel. that is something Abe's like, oh no, I forgot. Something like that. Okay, Abe quickly restrain you as more damage is done. The ship drops out. Okay, that's the reason why I want to use this, because the ship basically drops out of the hyper jump, space jump, and then it's about to crash land. Okay, yeah. Drop our space jump and starts to, because one thing I can put is like, because of a lot of button presses, like, yeah, because you lose control. There we go. And starts to head to a lush green planet. Alright, so basically we are going to the floating island. Alright. Abe managed to regain control. No. Control and do an. Okay, there we go. Emergency landing. Yeah. Okay, that would be the summary for season 1. And then season 2, because now you want to start building your tree house. You failed to build the tree house. And at the same time, since we did miss the milestone, so Abe gets captured. Aha! Because the robots finally managed to find you. So that's the reason why we have a new robot enemy over there. So that's that. All right, cool. Now we're just gonna leave it here for now because we need to go through another stuff. And that other stuff is a quick little game dev. And this is not just a game dev, this is to make the next drop. And that would be the seasonal drop. So first it here. Stage. Yep. There we go. Okay. So this is, yes. Let's go to scene. Okay, sweet. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn off this 2, turn this guy on. This guy, nope, wrong one. Yes, there we go. All right, we need the season 1. All right, later we want to change it to season 1 instead. And this is the 1 of 1. Aha, special. I'm gonna change the color because Lou is a big fan of purple. So so Lou will get purple, and then we need to change the avatar color to Lou's color. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we want to show Clippy. So let's hit a little bit to the side so we can show Clippy. Clippy will be a animated dangling something over here. Now, unfortunately, this is only for the 1 of 1. That means other people, not other people, for everyone else, you unfortunately will not have the Clippy. It is exclusive only for you. So we're gonna do this right now. And do I have Clippy on loaded inside here? That's the reason why I need to go through this part. If not, I will not get it done. Okay, no. So we need to import Clippy in. Okay, importing time. I think I did manage to export out Rocket, no. Library, no. Where's Clippy? I did not have Clippy. Okay, that means I have to open up my other software. Now I'm gonna put a pause. I need to quit Brawlers. Yeah, I was trying my best to show you guys the modeling step and whatnot. Unfortunately, I failed. That's the reason why they went blank over there. Not saying nothing much I could do, but really nothing else I could do. Okay. Yeah, let's remove this guy. Okay, close. Shoo, go away. Okay, let's launch. So the only two software I use for doing all this 3D stuff is Houdini and Blender. Yes, I'm using two 3D modeling software. Number one, because Houdini, I kind of start learning from there first. Unfortunately, I could not further. Okay, before we go any further, Houdini has a kind of a native port bridge to Unity and Unreal, namely Unreal. And I was tinkering behind it. Okay, one main reason why I decided to go do game dev is because I managed to have at least some form of basic knowledge during my basically I'm trying to learn a little bit of basically I'm learning Unreal and Unity like on the side, right? That's like a hobbyist. So myself just use some of the skills that I've learned and put it into practice, as in proper practice, not just do something halfway and say, okay, this is cool, or side pro. No, I cannot use the word side project, personal project per se. So I decided, you know what, let's use some of my skill and put it to the test, sink or swim. And that's the main reason why I have confident on straight away. You know what, let's do some game dev, because some of the games that I've seen, in fact, actually, I can dare say, all the games I've seen on Web3, 99%. That's how much of it is like, okay, you know what? I could have done that. The only 1% is, yes, there are some games out there that requires a huge team, and that's it. Another thing that I don't have knowledge. Okay, so this is unfortunately is to apply the blockchain login whatever information, and on a flip side, okay, this is something that I'm happy. On the flip side, at least my game is not blockchain driven. So that's that. Okay, it is not blockchain driven. So I'm happy with that. In general, I am super happy with that. Okay, I have Clippy. Oh, okay, no, I don't have Clippy. No wonder I could not find. Okay, save. Export Clippy. I know you can't see it here. That's the reason why I put a pause screen, unfortunately. Okay, so Blender, where are you? Okay, anyway, back to the story hand. So why I have so many what you call this programs is because I'm learning. Like I tune into tutorials on the side, and one of the biggest motivation was you know what, I will still say this, one of the biggest motivation for me to tackle one of these things is Web3. Yeah, I was trying to learn as much as I can and see if I can do anything on the Web3. And then at first I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe I don't have the skills to pay the bills. But turns out a lot of projects out there, I do have the skills. But does it pay the bill? That's the question. Does it pay the bill? Yeah. Answer is I don't know. I don't know. Following the current trend of my channel and whatnot, I would say no, which is sad. It is the truth though. There's no way of there's no sugarcoat. Like I could not do anything else other than that. So a big no. Okay. Yep, this is good. Okay, this is good. Yes, Clippy. Clippy. Okay, problem with Clippy is this guy is not centered. Why aren't you centered? That annoys the flip out of me. Yeah, that really annoys the flip. Okay, not a big deal. Not a big deal because I can adjust that without issue. Okay, select Clippy. Now we can export. Now, back to the story. Now, because I have to learn a few things, like I'm right now sink or swim mode, right? So because of that, unfortunately, one of the biggest thing I need to pick up is a Blender, which is a good thing at the end of the day. Downside is I have to start everything from fresh, like really fresh, which is annoying. But then again, because it's trial by fire, sink or swim, I think I got the hang of it. Yeah. Which is, you know what? That is a milestone, a big milestone for me. And I'm super happy for that. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I would like to continue this next year. Okay, I've loaded Clippy. Where are you? Ta-da! You can see Clippy over there. Okay. Hello, Clippy. Where are you? Ah, dang it. Okay, no, I need to do it this way. Let's do this. Empty, no, wizard hat, because we want to track the wizard's hat. This Clippy, this is going to be a hat object. Because this has to be on its own animation per se. And then we're going to put Clippy in here. There we go. Go for 111. Yeah, see, the problem is on 3D space, Clippy is not on the correct 3D space. So now I need to readjust everything. Okay. 0 0.1, 0 0.1, 0 0.1. Is Clippy too small now? Oh, Clippy is too small. 2.5. Okay, it's just nice. Not too big, not too small. Now, on one end, I wanted to put Clippy as a floating pet, but you know what? I think here is good enough. Okay, so with that, next up, what I should be doing is bringing up the animator. So we have our placeholder animation, which is wrong. Yeah, there we go. So for this, we want to wave hello. So set default. And then we play. And at the same time, I would say this again with so previously last year, oh, I don't like this. Okay, so last year, quick little story is that I used to do, oh no, yeah, last year. So I used to do traditional rendering, like using Blender, Houdini to render stuff. But because I went all in on Unity, oh boy, I like this. I really like this. This is so awesome. Yeah. I can do direct animation here and there, and it's just so good. So good. Okay, head pose. Can I do the same pose? Because one of the same pose is because it's a hat, I can reuse that. Yeah, there we go. So we can kind of reuse this animation per se. Yeah, gonna scale out a little bit. Ah, it cuts off over here. That's the part it cuts off over there. At least this one we can see, you know. So Clippy will just dangle. Okay, you know what? Yes, I will use this. The only downside is I might need to push this a little to the back, which I don't like because I kind of set this up already. This is like the default pose, but unfortunately, I have to do this. Okay, so that's done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a very quick animation for Clippy. Clippy will just dangle. Yeah, when the head goes in front, Clippy will just dangle in front and then goes back. So it's like go back and forth. Yes, rather than just staying in there static. So with that, I need to bring up an animation. Animation. Okay, armature. Yes. So this is gonna be head pose. No, I cannot use head pose for one reason. Can I scroll? Okay, you know what? I will have to do this. Head pose. Yeah, you know, I'll do this. I'll do this. Okay. Okay, scene. Alright, so now we got a head object over here. Okay, no, this is not the correct thing. Head object needs to be here. Yeah, that's the reason why we want to have it. Yeah, alright. Okay, so pause this for a while. Clippy needs to Clippy needs to move over here. Yes. Yes. Ta-da! Okay, and that in this case now we have an anchor point over here. Now we can animate like this. Whee! Haha! That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. Okay. Okay. Head rotation done. Since it goes there, then Clippy will just move forward. Dangle, yeah, dangle like this. And then that's it. I think that's about it. I would want to improve this a little bit, so let's see. Okay, no. Okay, yes, like this. Okay. So when okay, so when we swing forward, Clippy should be like this, because that makes sense. Okay. So we, and then once the head stays, ta-da! Okay, cool. So don't need you. Don't need you. Okay, so as we swing back, alright, as we swing back, Clippy should be alright. Okay, move a little bit sideways. Then, because there's a stop, so Clippy will go back. 3. Okay, I think that's good. Aha! Ta-da! Ta-da! Success. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to change the facial expression. Facial expression I can change easily. No eyes. Oh, it's defaulted. It's defaulted. Good face. No, default face. Oh wow, it's defaulted at that. Okay. All right. So that oh no. Okay. I forgot to do one very important thing. Yeah, all right. And that is, we cannot do that. There we go. Yeah, I because the moment I did that while it was playing animation, I kind of overwrite it. Yeah, okay, there we go, there we go. Yeah, I know there's a happy face. That's the reason why I said, why is it not using the default happy face? Ta-da! All right, cool. Okay, Clippy is there. Happy. I'm super stoked. So that would be the drop for season one. No, not season. Yeah, season one. And I need to adjust. I mean, I need to do this part. I don't think I have enough time for that because I have to go through the model. I'm not saying modeling phase. I already have the model. I just need to do modification, and that will take some time. All right. So that is done for the drop. So we're gonna save. Make sure save. Last one. All right. Lastly, what we need to do is we need to check this guy. So previously we have every building block in place. Now we can actually build. And then when we build, we can, yeah, there we go. Testing move building. So that's good. So everything is needed here. Now the next thing it actually is, I need to do a save. Unfortunately for this episode, we don't have the time. So that is a little sad, but good news is that all the announcement I need to do, it's all done. Yes, sirree, it's all done. Okay. So, yeah, I did all my logistic stuff, which is great. And I think that's it. That's all I have for you for today. All right. So for those who are watching on Kick and on Twitch, I have something. I have something for you guys. I am planning. All right. I'm just talking out loud. It might bite me, but I want to do this. At the end of the year, if we can get 10 follower on Kick, I want to put 100 followers, but 100 followers, that's a little bit too much. 10, 10 follower on Kick. I will make I won't say Kick exclusive. I'll make a drop that has the Kick thingy inside, that has Kick inside related to Kick. You know what? Kick exclusive. If we can get 10. Do we have 10? I don't think we have 10. I have 5. Most likely. Yeah. Wait a minute. Do I have 5? If I have 5, so be it. If I have 5, so be it. Because I don't think I have 10. That's one thing. Yeah, I have 5 followers. Alright. 10 by end of the year. Alright. Very easy. Very easy. I'll make a extra drop just to celebrate Kick. Probably, you know what? I think I'm gonna make it easier. Not say easier. Probably just have a guy with a K, the green K behind, and yeah. So that is phase one for my restructuring. We want to go through some of the things as well, like what is the purpose of my, not saying what is the purpose of my collection. I want to repurpose the collection just a little bit. Like some things are for most things are free. Okay, they are based. I'm gonna treat them as like a sticker book or POP. Actually, mainly as a POP, right? Not POP, POAP. Attendance like sticker. Actually, it is sticker. So that's one. And last announcement. I'm gonna put this game on itch.io. I already registered account. It's free to begin with. I've registered, so I'm gonna put this game on itch.io. It's gonna be free. Alright, a lot of games that I make, in fact, all the games I would make for this channel will be uploaded there. Every game, you know what I would say, until the day that I need funding, which is not to say a, you know what, I'm gonna leave that for next year. Right? The talk about financial stuff like why am I doing can I continue to do this for free? Should I do this for free? Should I charge a little bit? Should I do this? Should I do Kickstarter? Should I do that? Should I do a lot of stuff? I want to draw a few line like how I want to progress. At the end of the day, I want this to be a brand slash IP down the line. That's 100%. And of course, once I reach to that part, yes, I would want to make money. Let's be honest, okay? Straightforward. Whew. All right, that's a very loaded episode slash stream for today. So before I go, for those who are watching on stream, on Twitch and or Kick, I wish you good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night wherever you are. Have a nice day, my friends. Stay safe. Until then, I will see you guys same time, same place, 9 p.m. PT time every Tuesday and Thursday, namely this coming Thursday. Until then, see ya. And for those who are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and additional grow. I'm aiming for 1,000 subscribers. That's right. For YouTube, it's a little bit more. By the end of the year, we have October, November, December, 3 more months. It's gonna fly super fast. And one of the biggest thing that I need to do this is I need to change the content a little bit. And of course, I need to make sure the content is worth watching. See ya, my friends. Whew, okay, now that's ended.